Hey hello everybody, it's Ron here and welcome back to Library of Ruina. This time Library of Ruina we are beating the second part of the Raven mod. As you might know, last time we've beaten this fight, which is the Raven team. The first team of the Corporation R, which is a fight from the base game, and now we have the second part of that fight. I'm sorry for spoiling the icon for you, because I actually expected it to be the same icon, but while I was testing the mod for bugs, I beat the actual fight, so yeah, here it is. We'll have to face Chaos, don't pay too much attention to that, because there is, well, I've just spoiled everything for you, because now you know that Chaos is the boss. I guess that was kind of obvious, and yeah, I probably should actually look at the story before, because I did not read the story while getting through the mod, because once again I was just beating it, so I know that there are no bugs. Okay. Please, have mercy. I have to voice them over. Right. Situation handled. All squadrons return. Current status? 300 left, sir, but we may have a problem. Where is it? I'll explain. Team 2 was wiped out in the library. We should have gone instead. As such, we're sending Team 1 in. It has casualties, but Team 1 has a higher mission success rate than Team 2. Here's the invitation to the library. We'll as soon as we're ready. What is this supposed to mean? Oh, we will go there as soon as we're ready. Wow, that was a difficult phrase to me and ESL to understand. We have faith that you'll be able to have better results. Moving out. I knew this would happen. Looks like this team has a different style of combat. Is it a problem? We have the black silence right here. Look, I'm sorry about that, alright? It's fine for now, nothing too big. Looks like you're having a reception to prefer for. By the way, I guess this fight is canonically taking place after the Blue Reverberation reception. It is at the level of Blue Reverberation, but I guess knowing that Roland now has gloves, and he is the Blue Reverberation, so I guess that this is after... Oh, maybe it is after Station. They actually... Yeah, Roland becomes Black Silence after Station, so I guess it is after Station at the level of Reverberation Ensemble. Welcome, dear guy. Looks like I can't behead you in one stroke. Expected. Oh, once again, just like... Olivier. What's the meaning of this? The gloves of the Black Silence. You didn't expect it to see you in a place... Yeah, fuck. Didn't expect to see you in a place like this. Surprising. You alright, Angel? Thanks, Roland. I'll leave the rest to you. Go get some rest. To disappear suddenly without a trace one day. So you became a guard dog of that monster, Black Silence. Barking when it's only get hurt. I'm not the only one... I'm not the only dog here. Enough chatter. You know what we're here for. Yeah, let's guess it's over already. I've had enough of talking to you. I guess we're supposed to beat it with Ron's flow. Once again, I cannot start the reception. Wow. The bugs are still present, but they aren't game breaking, so I'm not going to fix them. Here we have the members of the Raven team, once again, the same ones as before, but with a simple twist. They now have some new pages. While the abilities are the same, the stats seem to be the same. They have different pages, as in they now have Decapitate, which seems to be a pretty nice page in power, and it spends 4 charge to inflict 2 paralysis with the last die, which is kind of strong. So we have to not get hit with the last die, we have 2 copies of this page. Cross Chop is a different version of Dual Slash. It has a lower max roll but a higher lowest roll, and it spends charge to inflict paralysis as well as spends charge to recycle. We have concentration, of course, and the weight of death. All dice on this page gain +2 power for every dead ally. Basically, this page becomes incredibly strong as soon as we kill some of them. Chaos, on the other hand, has only the emotion suppression surgery, which fixes him at 3 emotion levels, and he is scouting, so he cannot be targeted. He has 1000 HP, 500 stagger resist, endurance to slash and pierce stagger, That's the other way around from the Raven team members. And he has 3 pages. The hunt begins. All allies gain 1 charge at combat start, so this is pretty devastating because at the first scene they can easily go for Decapitate or Curse Chop and they'll get the charge use an attack from that. Then we have issue command, give 1 strength to all allies deal plus 5 damage with offensive dice this scene. This is an actually very destructive page because it can easily get rid of all of our characters if we are not careful. And then he has Impending Crisis, inflict all fragile to all enemies. That's kind of the one that is the least awful. Yeah, I'm also not using Roland's Flaw for this, so I'm not using these pages, as well as the OP Fiends page that I used to test out bugs. So yeah, if you're wondering how I beat the battles, I'm using the pages with insane HP and stagger resist, so I can just power through the reception. But here's my actual team: the Red Mist, Olivier, Mireille, Argale, and Tanya. The team, I guess, is at the level of whatever is after Aberration Ensemble, because we have Argale and Tanya here, but they also have Crescendo and Pitch Black Pulverizer, so I guess they're at endgame level, so but it doesn't really matter. I think even though we're running Red Mist here, we might have some problems, because I have fought this with the OP pages, and I mean it was easy, but they did do something. Also, I have no sound in my headphones, which is always nice. Now I can't really tell if the sound is too loud or too quiet. Okay, Public Execution will probably easily beat it with like Spear because of the Mia's prowess, and yeah, all 3 pages I used. So it is a very difficult fight to win, just because of the amount of strengths and charge we get all the time. I guess we want to focus down someone from the team. Tanya is in a bad spot with her pages, that's for sure. Because of their high initial emotion level, they have much better pages because they have the light to use them. So I'm in some trouble, but I guess knowing that it's Tanya is not that bad, because she can revive once, meaning that her HP pool is basically doubled, so I don't have to worry about it that much. And all of the ranged pages are coming from 7 or 6 speed, meaning Argale can't retake them. And Argale's main job in this fight is going to be retaking pages, because retaking ranged attacks, I mean. Because he does not take any damage from ranged attacks, meaning he can easily soak up all of the strong attacks like Public Execution and such, and he won't really be hurt by that. Okay, now I think we can retake one of these stacks. Nope, we cannot, because both of them clashed with. I think yeah, we might want to go for that. Okay, kick is not usable here, so I guess we'll go in for Serpent Sound Technique. Which one of them is getting attacked the most? This one might be, knowing that Gabriel is attacking. We're going to lose Public Execution here because we don't have the power up. So I guess it's better to have Spear for at least one attack. We don't have anything else here. The Trigram on Mireille will be Strength. Nope, I've used the other one. I'll go for Strength here, I guess. And I've used Trigram here already. Okay. Let's start this. Yep. 2 attacks missed, but then another attack coming their way. Okay, that was nice. Some damage. Spear definitely wins this clash. I actually hear the clash wins because they're so loud and obnoxious. Wow, that was a clash win the first die. Wow. Well, that's unexpected, but very pleasant to see. This isn't. Definitely is not. Okay, Argale is losing a lot of clashes here. Wow. Wow. Really? I had to roll in single digits twice. Okay. Okay. So once again we have awful pages because we lose clashes. Well, that's a problem with this reception, line of receptions, whatever you want to call this, with the Raven team basically, because well, we can't really beat this with Focus Spirit, so I guess level Slash might be the answer. Yeah, let's go for level Slash and then we'll go for Focus Spirit from this die. Now they have a lot less pages because they used their strongest ones already. And that means we can like do some damage, I guess. Can't use anything here. And I should get strength definitely. The strength is transferred to Olivier, which is always nice. We have paralysis on Tanya, which is kind of problematic, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. I don't think we actually have to use any trigrams here, but let's go for blood restoration just so we can get closer to getting new ones. Okay. Both are melee. Gala is not doing his job. So the one ranged page is going to be tanked. Well, that's not great. Or I guess we can make Ogre Kick clash with it. That's also a possibility. I've used Trigram here, yeah, okay. Let's start. Okay, nice, we actually won those clashes, so that was a great call. This, I hate that page a lot. Cast job. Definitely not a fan. But we are starting to win some clashes and we are starting to regain some of our HP. Tanya does not have any abilities attributed, I think, so that's a problem. That means she doesn't really recover anything right now. That might have not been the greatest idea on my part. Does she not have any abilities? She only has 4 trigrams, wow. She also has no light, that's not something you want to see. I think we can do this. And where are some weak pages? Okay, I think we can do that, and then we can do this. So we get light back. So some pages were ranged, I think. Okay, where are the ranged pages? Here is one, and here is another. Okay, we can do that. Then we can Trails of Blue, because we won't have to deal with power gain. Well, I guess there's no power gain because we haven't killed anyone, but it's better to be safe than sorry, because we might kill somebody before that, knowing that Gebra is insane. Wait, where is the second ranged attack? It's on Gebra, okay, so it's in good hands. I might want to go for those pre-strip on this Decapitate with our 5 strings, and then we can go for Mortar Slash so we can get a strong page. Let's go for Endurance, Endurance, and Endurance. That's strings. Okay. Agala still took a lot of stagger damage because of the abilities. I think they balanced the abilities to deal stagger damage on hit just because of Argalia, because he does not take anything. Wow, that was a tie somehow. Yeah, we'll have to take the second stack, that's a problem. Wow, we're losing a lot of clashes, but I guess with Tanya it's not that bad. We really had to roll in 8 to 17, we had to roll in 9, really. Okay, Vampirism is great, that means we can let our Gebra actually live. And the fact that we've staggered a lot of the enemies but haven't killed them is actually insanely good here, because that means we can fight with the Weight of Death without its power-ups, and we still have the upper hand in the battle. I think we can do this, that doesn't really change much. Okay, actually MS stack will definitely kill them, so the Weight of Death will get the power-ups. But I think it doesn't really matter because this one is being attacked by Agala's MS stack as well, and this one is going to clash against Gebra, and they don't have any chances against Gebra, let's be real here. I guess we can go for more attacks just to replenish our health pools. Doesn't really matter what we go for on Tanya though, because she does not have any hover abilities. Okay. Well, that's a double clash lose. This one killed 2 Raven team members. Okay, that's a kill as well. We have to fight with the weight of death here. Oh, we have onrush, right. We actually used another onrush here. If that was a block die, it would have been a problem. Okay, I didn't... Wow, okay, that's actually a pretty useful piece of information, that Gebra's onrush can target untargetable enemies. That's actually very interesting. There's none left to hear gratitude. My condolences. You all have served your purpose well. It bought us some time. Now with all of our opponents, begins termination phase. He looks really cool. Okay, Karasa's page, still 1,000 HP, but now 400 stack resist. Endures the same types of endurance. We have Shimmering. Yep, Shimmering is back. The same abilities as usual. Imperfect surgery. HP cannot drop below 600. Well, when HP drops to 600, lose Raven implants and emotion suppression surgery. Next proceeds to the next phase. When using a combat page with an effect involving charge, yes, with this charge mastery, the same one as Ruina had. By the way, we only have one floor available during this entire fight, so that's kind of weird because this is very difficult to take down 1000 HP. And here are the abilities of Kara. The same public execution as usual, 2 copies of Decapitate. We also have Concentration, Silent Rampage. Then in this page have on Clash Win, if user has 8+ charge, spend 8 charge to destroy all dice on opponent's page, else destroy the next die on opponent's page. Basically, if they win the clash, they destroy all of our dice, so we kind of want to outclash this. We have Gebra for that, we have both Onrush and Great Exploit Vertical, and I guess Focus Spirit with Muse Prowess. Life and Death is another new page. Gain 1 strength next scene, gain 2 strength next scene. This kind of... it is similar to that of that one page, I actually don't remember its name, during the first act of Iron Lotus, which gave strength to an ally. This one just gives strength to the user. Erase What Remains, a really cool redraw of Nikolai's disposal. Spend all charge, this die deals additional stagger damage equal to the amount of charge spent. Basically, we want to outclash this one as well. We once again have Onrush and Great Split to get rid of that. Knight of the Ravens, all allies gain 10 charge. All allies is Karas in this situation because he's the only one. And also Scarlet Termination is just a stronger version of Ruina's mass stack, which inflicts paralysis and bleed. So yeah, let's start. I don't think we'll have the problem of... Okay, so... First of all, the music level seems to be fine on OBS. Maybe it's actually a bit silent. Okay, I don't know. Second, we have a new cool background here for the fight, and yeah, while I was going through the bugs, I've seen the background music as well. It's pretty cool. Here we have Scarlet Termination on turn 1 because why not? He just got that in his hand and he uses it for 0 cost because of Shimmering. There are 2 phases to the fight, as you might have seen because of the ability of Imperfect Surgery. So yeah, now the question of what do we want to use again this page, the mass stack I mean. I think we'll go for Manifest Eagle. We'll have to take the last stack, but it is bleed and it's not that bad in my opinion because, well, it's better than Paralysis, and those are the only 2 options. We can retake Knight of the Ravens with Manifest Eagle because we can easily outclash the dice on it, especially with Muse Prowess. And now we want to retake as many dice as possible with our level slashes and all the stuff on Gebra because she's kind of the strongest clasher and both of these pages are getting used. Okay, well that's just not great. I think we'll do this. True Trigram is probably strong enough to take on Life and Death, especially under a Strength Trigram, and we can throw this in. I guess Duel is our only way to counter this, and it's not the best way, but it is something. Duel is definitely weaker than Silent Rampage, so I don't think we'll be using that. We can use Duel to fight with Decapitate, that's for sure. Now we go for Velocity. We'll probably want to use it here, so it's used before forward march and then forward march. I think we'll go for Endurance here because it will buff all of our defensive dice on Duel, and if we lose the clash we won't take as much damage. Pitch Black Pulverizer is our best bet right now with Tanya, and I guess it can actually clash with Silent Rampage because it's just so good. And she can get the strengths as well, why not? Argalia doesn't have that many options, and by doesn't have that many options I mean doesn't have any options at all. I guess Allegro is the only one. We can Crescendo, no we cannot Crescendo because of its restrictions. I always forget about those. I guess we'll just throw in a couple of Largos. That's it. Let's start. Okay, everyone wins that, even Argalia. Everyone wins this one as well, that's also nice. And only Gerber and Argalia take damage on this one. That was a clash tie, wow, that was actually not great. Okay, we get all of the Sacred Resist back. We win against Race with Remains. Okay, no counter dice on this one, so we can deal a lot of damage. I remember him having a lot of counter dice, but I guess he doesn't now, for some reason. Well, that's always great, because it's in my favor. Oh, okay, the Retaliate is just so strong. Wow, all 3 clash wins. We are waiting for Pitch Black Pulverizer here. That's definitely a page we want to win. What? I thought it was clashing with Pitch Black Pulverizer, no? Okay, well this, as you can see, is kind of the reskinned version of Furioso, Roland's Furioso, because it seems like the same animation, almost. Okay, we've dealt a lot of damage here. Absorption won't be as useful. Wine is also not useful, but I guess Absorption is better than Wine because it can provide some buffs. Deep Tray is nice for recovering HP, but not in this fight, I guess. Cobble Scar can be really useful here. I think this is the point to use Cobble Scar, and yeah, now he has a lot less die. The first scene is where he uses all of his might, I guess, and then he just falls off a bit. He does have 4 strengths, so that's problematic. And by problematic I mean hugely problematic, that's awful. We can go for Trails of Blue. We don't really care about strengths when we use it, because it has strength modification, which I hate a lot on the enemies, but it is very useful when used with the player, or by the player. Don't have any stuff there. Okay, we're going for Velocity and Mortar Slash here. That's for sure. Oh, we can't even go for Mortar Slash. Well, Velocity is still better. We want to clash with Spear. We also want to go for a level slash here, I guess. Maybe I focus Spirit. Augury Kicks, Rapid Set Technique for a page draw, and Bishi, so we can get the max amount of strengths out of that. Let's draw a page for future. What page is that? That's well treated, that's also pretty nice. Rapid Set Technique. Brace Up will get rid of my Celestial Spear. Do we have any ranged pages to counter? Only this one? At a +4, is it stronger than me at +4? No, it's not. But we can't really retake it. Wait, who would it attack in beforehand? Oh, it was attacking Olivia, that's nice. Okay, that means we can use our full speed spear at some other point, aka Knight of the Ravens, because it was an awful clash. Okay, now we can actually do stuff here. Okay, we want... Oh, no, that's how speeds, okay. We'll do that. We can draw another page, maybe it is some kind of light restoration. Well, it kind of is, I guess. Can't restore any light, so I won't use it because it will just drain all of my light. Okay, now let's start. Celestial Spear definitely beats those attacks. Okay, wow. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh god. We can't lose to that. Does he have power nullification? If he has that, that's a problem, because we want to deal a lot of damage. Oh no, Gabriel is going to die. I really want to stagger him now, because I am afraid of his mass attack killing my Gabra. That was a huge misjudgment on my part. She's going to lose her ego form as well. Well, that's a problem. Okay, here are the attacks. I'm not going to stagger him. That's awful. Instincts is a useful page. Who is the second useful person in this team? After Gabra, I guess Olivia. Mimicry is useful as well, because we can heal up. Okay, no... no mass attack, that's always useful, great. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, no, we don't have any mass attacks. We don't have any mass attacks, we can't retake public execution, and Gabra is dead. Sadly. Well, that's awful. That's a bit of better NG. But I guess I deserved it, because I did play that awfully. Well, doesn't have any power nullification. How did Gabriel roll so low? I guess his 4 strength is enough to outroll Gabriel. Crescendo is usable now, so I guess we do have a mass attack now that it matters. We can actually win one clash here, if we really try. I don't believe we will. But we can, like, try, yeah. Endurance or light. Okay, we go for light restoration here. We have 6 power. We can easily outclash everything with the prescript. I really want to stagger him right now. I don't think I will. We can go for kill confirmation in hopes of staggering him, because I am in a problematic place with all of my pages. Okay, let's go for a couple of Lagos so we can restore light, also for that much. And brace up, I guess. Okay, well, we lost the clash. We won the second one, but it doesn't really matter. I think the first one will be enough to kill Gabra. Yep. She has Unrelenting, right? Because I gave her Unrelenting. Oh, she doesn't die. I've completely forgot what abilities I transferred to her. Of course, she has Unrelenting. I'm getting pummeled right now, though. His 4 strengths aren't really helping me. That's 44 damage. Yeah, I love charge. I definitely do. Okay, for that much I actually staggered him. He is at 600 HP, meaning it's time for him to enter second phase. Here it is. The background is also much different, a bit creepier, I guess. The music should be different as well. It doesn't seem that OBS is picking it up. I guess it's very quiet, so I'll make it a bit louder here. And, well, we don't have that much light, and he's using a mass attack, which is a strong mass attack, a really strong mass attack. 15 to 24. This isn't close, but that's my only option. Wow, I'm in an awful place right now. I do have endurance on Miranea, I don't have endurance on anyone else. Okay, I have endurance on Tanya, that's useful. Gal doesn't have anything. Grand Finale is available, but we can't really use it because we don't have enough light. Okay. We want to defend this die. I think this might be enough. We'll hope it is. If it isn't, well, we're doomed. We can't retake this one as well. Oh, it's targeting Agale anyway. Okay. So here are the counter dice. Wait, let me attack a page here, and At combat start, gain 4 counter dice, blunt 5-9. On a successful hit with a counter die, recover 15 stagger resist. Discard the dice upon getting staggered. Basically, we only have to stagger him, so we have to use slash and blunt to stagger him. And there's 3 animosities, which are fatal to every type of damage, and they use 1 page which is targeted at Karas. Sorrow and Hatred has a fixed 1 damage, 3 dice, and all of them deals 10 stagger damage to target. Basically, we want to the ones who kills Grudge. What is Grudge? I guess maybe if all animosities are dead, some other thing happens. Okay, I don't really understand. He has his fears, but yeah. What we had to do is we have to one-sided attack him until all of his counter dice are gone. This way the animosities can land some hits on him and deal a total of 90 stagger damage. With blunt damage it's like bumped up to 99, so it's basically minus 100 stagger damage if we can get rid of all of his counter dice. But it is a difficult task because he has a lot of them. Some added by pages, some from his ability. He doesn't have the crazy buffs he had before, so that's always nice. That means we can actually win some clashes here. Though we won't do any clashes with Miranea, that's for sure. I guess we can throw her into some of the counter dice in hopes of doing something. We're going to lose in the clashes, but at least we'll try. Yeah, we don't care about that. I guess we want to go for one-sided attacks as well, because we just want to get rid of the dice. The main damage won't be dealt by us, the main damage will be dealt by Animosities. Okay, I want to have more strengths, so I'll go for Chorus here. Actually, I might want to go for Chorus on this die, so we can actually use it to counter the mass attack. And we have Gale Kick to win at least 1 clash, I guess, and we can multi-slash into the one-sided attack dice. This isn't going to do anything. Yeah, we have no power here, so there's no need in actually using 3% technique like that. We've used all of the trigrams, we don't have enough light to do anything else. I really want to use Cobalt Scar though. Okay, that's 16. Also a pretty cool animation. It is similar to that of Gabra, and my Miranea is staggered. I completely forgot about character getting staggered. And also Gabra just got rid of 3 dice by herself because she is really strong. Okay, minus 1 other die. Gabra is dead, sadly. She lost the clash by 1. That's really unfortunate. Cross also is not doing well at all. Okay, finally we got rid of all of the dice. Now we can deal some damage ourselves. Actually, that was great damage. Okay, we are dealing some damage here. Well, we aren't anymore. Yeah, the block dice and counter dice have done a lot here. We'll have to take the Silent Rampage. Okay. Now the turn is turn for the Animosities to attack him. And they can deal a lot of stagger damage, as you can see. Yeah, he's at like half of what he started with. But we are on half of our people as well. He also has a lot less pages this time, that's really nice. Okay, we'll have to clash with... We actually want to retake... Oh, Public Execution is already attacking Agala, that's nice. Okay, we can let him attack Tanya, we can't really let him attack Miranea though, so we have to pay a lot of attention to Miranea getting attacked. We have power nullification on Agale, so he can't really get any power, even though I'm not trying to get power, I guess. Maybe we're just sacrificing him right now, that means we want to retake as many attacks as possible into him so he can die and those attacks waste. I guess are wasted. True fragment formation, then forward march. We also can brace up here, just so we can get rid of the counter dice. I'm thinking that we don't actually need... No, that's... yeah, we'll have to retake that, so Mirna doesn't die. She does have a lot of HP though. Maybe we can let ourselves not take some of the attacks and we can just well on Keras. Like this. Okay, we don't take any damage there. Oh, brace up actually won the clash. Yeah, we're staggered. Okay, that was one counter dice we got rid of, so that didn't really change much. Okay, nice. Even less counter dice. Maybe I should have sacrificed Regala, because now Mirne is going to die. Yeah, that was an awful choice on my part. Oh my god, I've done a gigantic mistake. Now both Regala and Mirne are dead. And Tanya is alive because she doesn't really care. Okay, he has normal block dice now, so that means we still lose 30 stagger damage we could have done to him. Okay. Well, yeah, we're in an awful spot. How am I supposed to beat this? I don't know. He has way too much dice. Yeah. He has for strength as well. Dude, stop. Okay, he's far too strong for me, I guess. Well, I'm not going to do a second try because I don't have time today. But I think he's very well beatable, but he's very difficult and I have to build a team around him. Also, he isn't bound to have an force emotion level. He is at 5 now, because he lost that ability. Bruh, I didn't even clash with that. Okay, yeah. There goes all of our team. I think this is definitely possible. That's 208 damage. That's not the kind of damage an enemy should be doing. Yeah, I think this is kind of difficult for one team to beat, but I think it's definitely possible. If you want me to beat this, yes, just tell me in the comments that I will do another try. For now, this is it. It's taken me 38 minutes to get to this point, and I don't care that much. I've still gotten a lot of books of the Raven team members, and I still have a lot of books of Keras because I did beat him before. So yeah, if you're wondering what the Book of Keras is, here it is. It froze my game for a lot of time. We have Public Execution here as a new page, Silent Rampage, Erase What Remains, Scarlet Termination, Speed 3, Raven Suit, the same stuff, Charge Mastery, which is nice, Fervent Lethality, deal 2 additional damage with one-sided attacks, take 2 less damage from one-sided attacks, I think that's also a normal ability, and also upon reaching emotion level 4, add a copy of Blackout Assault to hand. Oh, he isn't bound to level 3, he has to get to level 4. That's nice, that means we can actually use Keras in alone battles, and he probably will become a part of my roster when I beat some more modded fights. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm not going to do another try today. I might do another try later because the fight is really nice and I kind of want to go for the post-battle story. Oh, actually, why should I even bother myself with that when I can just do this? I have opened the story, I have beaten the fight beforehand, so we can just look at the story. Are you feeling better, Angela? I actually can't tell if they have any voiceover because I don't have my... I can't really hear anything, so I don't know if me voicing this over is actually a waste of time. Okay, it was a split second, but I thought I might die there. Ironically. Looks like I'm still not fully human. And about that Kraz. I expected him to be a cold-blooded mercenary. He was surprisingly sympathetic. Why should we go that far? That's what a life of a fixer is like. You won't survive for long in the city with unnecessarily personal bonds. Everyone goes on living their lives like this because it's just how the city is. That's that and this is this. Well, that's a pretty underwhelming story after such a giant fight, but it does seem like something that would be in the game with the stuff about emotional attachment and that and this and this. So yeah, some more fights might be on the way, like this one or this bugged mess of a fight. And yeah, that's it for today. I sincerely thank you for watching up to this point, and I'll see you around, and goodbye.